the IS 179 has mentioned that we can place the air tunnels directly on the structure to be protected itself. In this case, we can place this air tunnels on the mounting structure. So, if we take this is the solar panel mounting structure. We can place the air tunnels on the mounting structure itself. So, as per NEC, the maximum height can be only 500 above the panel. And if you take the solar panel arrangements, so consider this as a each solar form. Notice this is a solar form. All the solar panels are arranged in multiple rows and columns. So in this case, if one side will be at lowest height will be lower, another side will be at a different height. So this will be the highest one, and one side will be the lowest one. So if I am placing laterals, then I have to go for this highest right one. So in this structure, if you consider this point as higher, then I cannot place this lateral on this side because this will be lower side. And another point I can place is another row, top side of the another row. So like this only I can place. So as per the calculation, at level 4, the maximum distance can be only 15 meters. So if you consider this as a rectangle, so in rectangle there will be two sides. One is length, another one is width. So here the maximum distance is 50 meters. So if I mention this L is equal to 50 meters, then in this case the diagonal will be greater than 50 meters. So if I roll the imaginary sphere along the diagonal, then the sphere will be making contact with the panel, that is the panel is to be protected. So if it is not recommended to maintain this 50 meter along the line. So in another case, if I maintain this 50 meter along the diagonal is equal to 50 meters. Then both L will be less than 50 and the width also will be less than 15. So in this case, if I rotate the sphere in all the directions, the sphere won't be making contact with the panel to be protected. So whenever we are performing design as per the storing sphere method, the maximum distance which we are calculating has to be considered on the diagonal side and it should not be on either length or width of the rectangle. So since here 15 meter is coming, I will be considering the 15 meter along the diagonal of the rectangle and I won't consider on the length and width of the rectangle. So based on this calculation, I have to provide multiple rectangles. So if I am considering a rectangle of 15 meters diagonal. So similarly, if it is length and width is 9 meter, then for a rectangle of length 1 meter and width 9 meter, the diagonal will be approximately 15 meters. So which means that at every 12 meters, I have to provide one vertical diagonal. If I am going for rolling sphere method as per NEC 2016 recommendations. So if I calculate this, use this rolling sphere method for huge megawatt scale projects, then the number of air terminals required for the particular site itself will be in terms of few thousands. So since the distance is only 12 meters. So this is one of the reasons for not preferring this rolling sphere method for huge this bigger capacity solar panels. So as per IS 17978, we can install this air terminal on the frame itself and we can connect this earthing to the earthing mat that is due to providing earthing ring for the solar panel forms. So we can connect the earthing of this lighting protection system to the earthing grid. So since we are directly mounting on this structure itself, this method will be considered as non-isolated lighting protection system. Because we are not isolating this air terminal and the structure to be protected. So this is as per the reference from NBC. So here the level of protection I mentioned before. The maximum distance is only 50 and I have provided an explanation for 12 meter by 9 meter. If I consider a rectangle of 12 meter length and 9 meters width, the diagonal will be 50 meters. So based on that, I have to place multiple air terminals to protect the entire area. So this is one example from various forms of exercise. Here, they have performed the design and they have placed multiple vectors. So here the rent forms or air positions, and they have interlinked the earthing of all these earthworks to the earthing mesh. So through this earthing mesh, they have interconnected the main earthing wall of the control room, and all the SPDs and all the other earthing are also connected to this earthing mesh. So this is the recommendation provided by IS 1797. So from this we can observe that the earthing provided for lightning protection system is bonded to the earthing of other panel body and equipment bodies.